Hey guys, Dan Allen again. I have a message about perspective. So today, I was talking with some of my students and I was talking about how everything has two sides. Okay? And I guess what I mean to say is things have more than two sides, or potentially more than two sides. And not all things have, I don't know, how do we want to say that? But here's the deal. We can always look at things from two directions. So I like to think of it as something like this. Everything has an upside and a downside. So if I hold it like this is definitely the upside, this is the downside. How you see that depends on what side of the situation you're on. Like I see the upside, you see the downside, and vice versa. Right now I see the downside, you see the upside. So what I'm trying to figure out is how can we put stuff like this so we can both see the upside and maybe not focus so much on the downside. All right, let me give you another example. This piece of glass has an arrow on it, and to you, I think the arrow is pointing to the left. To me, from this side, the arrow is pointing to the right. Notice how we're looking at the same arrow and we have completely different opinions as to what's happening. Maybe it's because our point of view is so different. Maybe it's because our perspective is different. Maybe it's because the place where we are while we're looking at it isn't shared. So maybe we both need to look at it from the same side so we can start seeing things in the same direction. All that to say this. There's a lot, and I mean a lot, of negativity running around online and different places, and a lot of it has to do with how we teachers have been kind of thrown into a situation where we're teaching differently. We're being expected to teach differently with almost no training as to how to do that differently, but to get very similar results. Now, the part that I don't know that enough people are thinking about is our students were asked to do the same thing with almost no training, with no expectation. So it's interesting how we have people looking at the same event seeing two very different things. Some people are saying, oh, teachers are just lazy, or they're not working very hard. I sat in on a Zoom meeting and it was hardly anything said, and I'm not getting as much communication. And teachers, on the other hand, are going crazy, going, wait a minute, I'm doing everything twice and three times, and I don't have time for this. Slow down. We all need to start looking at this together. We all have, and we all share a problem, and we all don't share a solution. And there's where we need to start thinking together. So remember, the first thing I said is everything has two ways to see it. We can see the upside, we can see the downside, but we can start finding ways to hold things so we can all see the same side. Another thing to think about is when you get up in the morning and you decide how your day's going, here's what I'd like to challenge you with. Write 2 Post-it notes. And on one Post-it note, put all the things you don't like. Put all the complaints you have. Put all the things that bother you. Put all the parents that are constantly on your case, and the administrators that aren't very supportive, and the colleagues that seem to think that everything's awesome and you're going crazy saying it can't be awesome. All the stuff that you're not happy about. Keep that on a Post-it note. And then on another Post-it note, put all the things you're grateful for. What are you excited about? What your job, your health, your admin, your coworkers, your students, your spouse, whatever parts of your life that you're happy with, write that Post-it note too. And keep them. Keep them both. Make sure you're aware of that they both exist. One of them you get to decide to put in your nightstand drawer. Just kind of put it away just so you know where it is. The other one, put it on the mirror in the bathroom when you're getting ready. So in the morning when you get up, you get to choose which one of those Post-it notes you're going to put on the mirror to start your day out. That choice is yours every single day. So, which one are you going to choose? Which one's going to win? I'm going to tell you, I read a book There's a book running around out there by John Gordon. It's called The Positive Dog. Worth a read, and it's got something to do with that idea right there. The one of those Post-it notes you put on the mirror is the one that you feed the most. So think about how you want to see things. Do you want to see things from the upside? Do you want to see things from the downside? Do you want to communicate with the upside showing out to other people and all you see is the downside? Or do you want to try and start communicating where everybody can see the upside? Or remembering that all of this is your decision on how you approach every day. So be grateful, be thankful, and try to do things with as positive an attitude as possible. All right? Have an awesome day. I dare you.